What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Bobo, live from Studio 1B. Is this working? Can we get some close-ups going on like this? I don't necessarily... Oh, it's not working. That's dumb. Oh, it is working. So now I can change the camera angle while doing the Bobo. So when I'm talking about serious things, I can get very, very serious with you. Now, hopefully I can just go bada bing, boom. Hopefully that all worked out good. Yes, it worked. Oh, my God. I like that. I like that. That worked out very nicely. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Bobo. It's Thursday, and boy, Joe learned how to switch the camera angles on this thing. It's not the easiest thing, but we can make it work. Hopefully it'll get a little more comfortable to me, and I can really utilize that to for the stories. Shout out to you guys for rocking with us on this thing. I titled yesterday's Bobo a new song, and yesterday's Bobo took a long time to reach our normal 1,000 views per Bobo. And I realized that people must not just like me singing. So we're not going to do any singing today. To anybody who was here to get your lighters up, we will not be doing any singing today. I also did not want to clickbait this Bobo, so I just titled it one of the biggest things that we've got going, one of the biggest things, which is the landscaping job. I'm going to be sharing with you guys a story about that. We got a hell of a video coming about that, and that's what it is. Did the camera angle thing work? Hopefully it did. So, yesterday, I would end up filming the comment response video. I should have waited till after yesterday's video to film that because there was a fair amount of people telling me that I don't know anything. So we probably could have got some really, really good comments out of that, but we didn't. I filmed that yesterday. I also filmed a video for Facebook. I'm going to start trying to do like reaction videos. I don't know how that's going to land or not, but I filmed one. And hopefully we're going to get that up pretty soon. I may even do the reaction to this video here on the Bobo today. I don't know. We'll have to see how things go. We could potentially open up the phone lines this morning as well if anybody wants to talk about anything. But yeah, I filmed this video yesterday, this comment response video. And one of the comments that I addressed was the infamous "Where is Danny" comment. Now, on the thumbnail to that video, the video is going to be called "The Worst Comments Ever," or responding to the worst comments ever. But on the thumbnail is going to be the comment, "Where is Danny?" That's the very last comment that I address. And I don't go into it all that much in depth. Obviously, here on the Bobo, we have definitely told a lot more of, that whole saga. But I am going to do a video about that situation in particular, talk about the movie deal, and all of that good shit. So there's that. And today, being Thursday, I didn't put this off yesterday, but I guess I kind of did. Today I am going to try to film the Joe Ross video. Bob Ross drawing caricature mugshots. I haven't drawn in a while. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but hopefully it's going to go pretty well. And hopefully we can make a good video of it. That's what I've got planned on the agenda, so we'll see how that works out. Mitch Madden, what's going on with you? Long time. Shout out to you. Never again, thank you for letting me know. All right, let me go ahead and just cut right to the chase, folks. The landscape job. What is it, Joe? Did it fall apart? Did shit get twisted? No. I've been talking about this since Monday, since at least yesterday, Tuesday. For 2 days now. That I need to go over here and check this property out. I talked about it Tuesday. I talked about it Wednesday. Monday, we had some pretty bad storms. And then I had a lot of other shit to do, too. So it took me until yesterday to go check out this property. And I'm glad that I did so. Now, all day yesterday, I'm not really dreading going over there. There's a shit ton of trees on that property. I'm not really dreading going over there, but I kind of am because I don't really know what I'm going to be in store for. Was the storm really that bad? Come on. I mean, yeah, my fence got blown down and all of that, but how bad could it really be? Rabbit was not working yesterday neither. They had some rain in the morning, so he wasn't working. I had talked to Rabbit at about noon, and I said, he asked me if I wanted him to come with me. I said, nah, hopefully it's not going to be too bad. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad. I said, but if it is, I'm going to call you and maybe, you can get a ride out there and help me out. And I mean, this place is far as fuck away too. So anyways, as I'm going out there yesterday, it's down this long, long back road. I don't like taking the trailer back there. People drive in the middle of the road because the ditches are like 4 foot deep on each side. It's a sketchy road. There's a lot of bumps on the road, and it's long. But, as you're riding down this road, yesterday would be the first time that I realized this, that it kind of reminds you of being in that movie Twister. I don't know. It almost feels like you're in Oklahoma or some shit, or wherever the fuck Twister took place at. And as I'm riding down this road, I get a couple of clues of what's going to lie ahead. And the first thing that I see is a tree completely uprooted. Then I pass this cow pasture and horse farm, and they've got a whole bunch of down trees. I mean, they look like they got hit by a tornado. So I'm like, oh shit, this don't look good. This don't look good. Now, mind you, this is still at least 3 miles away from, where the house is at in the neighborhood. So I get to the neighborhood, and I'm pulling into the neighborhood, and let me make sure I got everything prepared. I've got visual stimulation to go with this. Sort of like a stimulus check. You guys get the checks yet? I'm still waiting on mine. Not necessarily sure I got one coming, though. All right. What's going on here? Hey. Yeah, download. Download, bitch. That's what I said. Down, and you too. You do it as well. And you too. You do it as well. I got 4 pictures I'm going to share with you guys, folks. You could never believe what I saw when I got there. I mean, this is crazy. I got a hangnail. It's all bloody and shit. All right, so anyways, I pull into the neighborhood, and I'm like, yes! Everybody's property looks pristine. We're talking $500,000 homes. Everybody's got a landscape crew or a landscape company. Ironically enough, behind the house that we work on, there is a major landscape company. Dude's got, multiple big-ass enclosed trailers, logos on the trailer. This dude's doing commercial landscaping, without a question, or big-ass gigs. And there's a lot of money in landscaping. That's why so many people are doing it. But I'm not talking about going and cutting grass for $20. I'm talking about getting properties. I know of one particular one where it's like $50,000 or $60,000 a year just for one property. One property. Folks, that's a salary, okay? But anyways, landscaping porn, you already know, boy. You already know, John Scully. I pull up into the neighborhood, no damage at all. Yards are pristine, not a fucking leaf on the ground. I'm like, you know what? This entitled fucking neighborhood got missed. It got missed. It sure did. And then I'm pulling down the street to the house, not a twig in the street, not a nothing. And then I pull up in front of the house. Everything looks good. Until I see it, and folks, thank God I showed up. 72 hours, a little too late, but I was there nonetheless. And what I saw, folks, I could not fucking believe. Couldn't believe this shit. All right? Where's the image to start with? You're never going to believe this until you see it. And then what happened next, you're going to have to like and comment and follow me on TikTok for more. So I pull up and I'm like, shit. I was ready to go back to the house and play No Man's Sky. I just bought that yesterday. I was about to do a react. Look, I love space. Okay, I just bought No Man's Sky. It's a 4 gigabyte game, but god damn is that shit intriguing. Exploring other planets. Pretty dope shit. But I wouldn't get a chance to go back and play No Man's Sky that I just bought for the discount off the PlayStation Store because what I saw, folks, I could not be prepared for. Oh, fuck, I don't remember what image it is. What I saw, folks, I could not be prepared for, and what I saw, folks, was, Got to pull up the comments section. Keep the talking going. Make sure you guys subscribe. Drop some bits and your pants at the same time. What I saw, I've seen Martian, Catalina. Gatalea. I've seen Martian. Very good movie. What I saw, folks, was this. Holy fucking God. Folks, that's a whole goddamn tree. Now, I know this picture doesn't do justice to what you're seeing right here. Okay? I know this picture doesn't do justice to what you're seeing right here. Let's go through the images, okay? So that's the bottom of the tree, all right? Can we zoom in on that, Steve? Thank you very much. Folks, this thing got shredded. I don't know if this thing got hit by lightning or what the fuck ever, but here's where it came from. 80 feet in the air. Steve, give me a zoom real quick. Thank you. 80 feet in the air, this motherfucker came down. Steve, you can go ahead and zoom it out. Appreciate that. This motherfucker came down. I mean, folks, take a look at this shrapnel. And what you can't see from this picture, Steve, do me a favor, zoom in underneath all of that. What you can't see from this picture is the goddamn impact crater, okay? Because it's like this was like a fucking a balsa wood grenade went off right here. This is all fucking sawdust shrapnel. And there's an impact crater right here that's about a foot deep. All right. Now, what you can't see from this, Steve, do me a favor, zoom in on the bark. Thank you, Steve. What you can't see from this picture is that this tree has a circumference of about at least 18 inches. It's probably pretty close to about 2 feet. Now, I know I'm telling fishing stories right now, and I'm probably lying a little bit, but I know if I put my 12-inch motherfucking shoe right there, shout out to Skinny Winnie, I'm wearing those shoes that you bought me. I like those a lot. If I put my shoe on that, my shoe is only going to come to like right here, okay? So that's a foot, and then we've got all of this over here. Steve, let's see another image. Give the folks something to look at. There's where the tree fell from. Again, Steve, zoom in right there. Bong! Tree shrapnel. And then there's that, and there's that. You can't tell from this picture right here, folks, but this is at least 30 foot of goddamn tree. And then, this bitch branches out way down here about 30 feet, and then it goes down here for a good, foot, and then maybe like 8 to 10 inches down this way, and then it goes way the fuck back there. Right? So, here we go. Here's a good picture of it. Bong. Look at the girth on that money right there. Girth and rugged. And then there's all sorts of other sticks and shit all over the place, right? So, I was reading a comment on yesterday's video. And, if you took the time to check out yesterday's video, thank you guys very much. I know it was just a bullshit video. We've got great videos in the Bammer, but I filmed that, and it is what it is. I wanted to run with that video. I talked about the fence. I wanted to showcase, the vlog of me trying to fix the fence. Somebody said that me using the pickaxe with the strap was cringe. Man, I about annihilated this motherfucker in the comments section. Like, do you even understand what the fucking word cringe means? What the fuck is cringe about survival mode? What the fuck is cringe about using the only thing that you got? Did you miss the whole conversation about the fact that I ain't got no maul, I ain't got no sledgehammer? Somebody else said, Joe, you wouldn't survive during a zombie apocalypse. Are you fucking kidding me? I've got some breaking news to share with you. I'll share it a little later. Do not let me forget. Do not let me forget to share this with you. Very crazy. Folks, that was engineering right there. That was ingenuity. That was all of that. But anyways, we're getting off the mark. Oh, yeah. On that same video where I was talking about we went and did the landscaping job the day before the storm, somebody was like, why wouldn't you wait until after the storm to do that? And you know what? That's a valid point. But I wasn't thinking of it like that. I was thinking of it like, and I said we had bad weather coming. You can't trust the fucking weatherman. All right? The weatherman's a fucking compulsive liar like some other folks that we know car parts. You can't trust these people. So when they say bad weather, I'm like, okay, we're going to get a little bit of wind and rain. I didn't know we were going to have 18-wheelers getting blown off the high-rise bridge. I wanted to go cut the grass before the goddamn yard got wet. And you know what? Thank God that I did. Thank God that I did. Because yesterday when I went over to the landscaping job and I could not have been prepared for this fiasco, this entire tree that was knocked down. I've already cut the grass. The whole property looks like it needs to be freaking raked again. But now I don't know what to do because I was going over here to do this shit for free, right? I was like, look, if they got some twigs and sticks down, small limbs, I'll do that for free. That was the whole game plan. This property has been good to me. I want to be good to this property. But then when I get over there and I see this, I ask all of you, what would you do? I'm not even really supposed to be here. Like, I'm trespassing at this point. Nobody knows that I'm here. I'm just going out of the kindness of my heart to check on this place. And I see this. So the first thing I do is I FaceTime my wife to show her, and she's like, holy shit. I was like, what do I do in this situation? Do you think I could charge for storm cleanup? Because I really don't want to charge, but, I mean, this is a substantial amount of work. And guess what? If I don't do it, you're going to have to pay somebody else to come in here and do it. And guess what's going to happen then? They're probably going to charge you a fucking very reasonable number, unlike what Joe's going to charge you. You know where I'm going with this. Joe's probably going to bid this too low. Tony St. Louis says you need a chainsaw. You damn right you do. That's 2 feet of tree right there. 2 feet of tree. After I talk with my wife and show her this, I call the real estate agent. And I'm like, hey, man, you got a second? And he's like, yep. So we get on the phone, and I start sending him pictures of this. And I'm like, look, I wanted to come check out the property. We had a storm on Monday. I said, I was going to, if it was nothing bad, I was going to come and do this shit for free. But this is a substantial amount of fucking tree down. And he was like, yeah, Joe. I said, do you think that I could charge a storm cleanup fee for this? And it's not like I'm trying to beat this customer. I'm not trying to do anything like that. Rogue says it's a branch. Yeah, I mean, maybe to a tree company, maybe to a fucking, a burly man like you, a fucking, Ken Kniff looking motherfucker, fucking, what are you, Paul Bunyan in this bitch, motherfucker? It's a branch. So anyways, I'm like, hey, look, I don't want to, beat the customer. I'm not trying to do anything like that. I came over here. I was going to do it for free, but this is a lot of shit. I'm going to need some help. It's going to take multiple loads. I don't even know if I can really do this. He said, yeah, Joe, what are you thinking? I said, well, I'm just fucking with you, Rogue Heron. I'm just fucking with you. I said, I don't even know if I can really do this, but I said I would probably charge like $150 for this job. I was like, you think that's okay? Yada, yada. He was like, you know what? Do me a favor. He was like, walk the rest of the property, see what you see, and give me your price. I was like, cool deal. So I walked the rest of the property. There was, I called it a fair amount of tree debris, all over the goddamn place, basically. So I was like, fuck it, man. I called him back, and I was like, look, I'll take care of everything, $200. Get it all cleaned up, get it out of there. $200 is what I was going to charge for this job. I didn't know if they were really going to take this. I didn't even know if he was going to be able to get in contact with the property owner. And then I don't even know if I've got the means to do this, okay? I've got a fucking pole saw and a goddamn a pruning shear is what I've got, all right? And like an 8 or a 10-inch pole. I think it's like an 8. No, it's a 10-inch pole saw. A 10-inch blade on like a 10-foot pole saw. Indy Silver says tree debris is under maintenance. Yes, but we're not talking about maintenance, Indy Silver. We've reworked this. This is fucking storm cleanup, Jack. All right? We're talking about dump fees that are $90 to $125, depending on whether you got a truck, trailer, or box truck. We're talking about man hours. I got to bring out Rabbit now. I need a hand. We're talking about fucking trees. You know what a tree company charges to take down a tree when they got to bring a crane and a goddamn chipper? Because this ain't a part of our contract. You know what our contract was? Maintain the flower beds, pick up sticks, which could be, I guess this could be a stick. I'm fucking with you guys, man. All right, so I told him $200 for the job. He hits me back immediately. He was like, yep, you got to go ahead from the customer. Get her done. And I was like, fuck. I don't even got a chainsaw. I don't even know if I got any fucking gloves in the truck. So we begin. And folks, let me tell you a little bit about my my pole saw. They don't bring in cranes for trees, Joe. Geck dog. Geck dog. Geck dog. Geck dog. Geck dog. Hey, Geck dog, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Easy now. Easy now. Easy now. Hey, what's that right there? You see that? Can we download that? Save that image. Steve, do me a favor. Save that image for me. We got to show Geck Dog something real quick. Geck Dog, what's that? What's that? I know this is kind of grainy. This picture's in, like 280p. But, Steve, do me a favor. Don't do that. Zoom in. Yeah, there we go. That's a ball hitch hook for a crane right there. And that says right there, Steve, do me a favor and obnoxiously zoom in on that. Thank you. Keep doing it. A little more. Back up a little bit. I don't know what that Erex, Arabian Eric's tree service. Texting on the job up in the goddamn, not a crane, a boom truck. Are you, like, you're one of them people telling me how to do these floors in this house, aren't you? Are you telling me that's a boom truck right there? I knew it. Thank you for the advice. I will definitely take that into consideration when we do our next flip. But yeah, so anyways, sometimes they do. If you've got power lines and shit, you better bet your ass they're going up there with a fucking crane. Long story short, folks, I've got a Craftsman 10-foot, 10-inch pole saw, no chainsaw. I ain't ever even really used a chainsaw. And the point of this whole story is, would you believe it or not, that goddamn chainsaw cut through 2 feet of fucking tree. It didn't want to. It did not want to. But we got it. Jay for real says no crane needed for a limb. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. And that's what we did. We cut this whole fucker down. Shit, I don't want to look at, yeah. Yo, we cut a fucking tree apart with a pole saw. A pole saw, okay? Neighbors riding by on their goddamn fucking Polaris $8,000 four-wheelers. You got a pole saw out there? My daddy got a $10,000 zero turn. And they do. They got those 10G, 10 stack fucking zero turns. Jersey, it took a substantial amount of time, I'm not going to lie. We had to cut this thing down in sections. It was a bitch, that was for sure. Rabbit showed up, gave me a hand. I'll show you guys how it all turned out. And make sure you watch the video entirely, all ad breaks. Because if you don't watch the video in all entirety, you're going to miss probably something. What am I doing? You're going to miss something that you probably don't want to miss in that video. And one more. Bear with me. We're having some ASMR. Just listen to me breathe. I might sing. I'm kind of feeling singing. That's all I want to do these days. All right, I can get rid of all these fucking images. I don't need them no more. Listen to your heart when that meth makes you short. This is coming to me right now. Holy shit. And listen to your heart when that meth hits the mark. I don't know if you're snitching, but you've got a bond. Listen to your heart. Where they doing that at? Listen to your heart. Oh, boy, God. Pull up the instrumental, Steve. Let's do it. Rogue says, if I lived there, I'd take care of that tree for $50. Well, thank God you don't. Because this was a lot of fucking work. Here's the back of my truck on load number 1, folks. There's Steve, zoom in on that bitch. That's where it was split straight down the shaft. And then, I mean, we're dealing with, the pole saw cut through all of this shit. Cut it clean, too. Cut it clean. That was load number 1. We wouldn't end up bringing the trailer. We came back to the house. And load number 2, it was a lot of shit. It was a lot of shit. We had 2 straps on this. I don't know how we got my tailgate shut right here, but somehow we did. And there's that. And guess where all of this shit, and there should be right there. There's that Craftsman I don't even think that's 10 inches right there. I've been locked up where you got to shower around other men, and I do not know if that's 10 inches or not. Steve, do me a favor and zoom in on that obnoxiously real quick. I don't know. Gosh almighty. Oh, God, you have Cockstar wheels on your truck? Hey, man, leave my truck alone, man. Leave my truck alone. The motherfucker gets the job done. And it's got that big old dent. See, that's when I got out of landscaping work right there. Steve, do me a favor, zoom in on that damage that I never got repaired. I don't know what all of this is. This is just the reflection. My truck was actually clean in this picture. It's probably got a shit ton of scratches from all of these trees. Steve, zoom in on that solar system right there. I think that's a scratch. There's one. There's a scratch. Thank you very much. Yeah. You leave my truck alone, man. Leave my truck alone. That motherfucker sounds like a goddamn, like a NASCAR coming down the street. So, also with a cricket in the engine. But that goes away after some time. So this was everything. We dumped this shit in my backyard. My neighbors were like, Jesus Christ, not again. What is he doing? And today I will be burning a shit ton of debris. I'm going to do like one of those Facebook videos because this shit is kind of wet. It's fresh wood. Fresh wood. So I don't know if it's going to burn all that well. And where I'm from, I like to burn fast. You know what I mean? Make that glass melt. Listen to your heart. In Too Deep says, Joe, do you trust Steve? I do, with my life. He knows all of my intricate, dirty secrets, if there were any. I think we're going to go with this song, folks. I think we're going to go with this song. Some of you are probably like, Joe, what the fuck are you singing? That's not Tekashi or Kodak Black. Geck Dog, where's Cody at? Save it for the video. What happened to Cody? 20 minutes of me showing you the dogs, the puppies, the backyard, the fence, just for me to tell you that he's sheltering in place. He's working from home. He's satelliting to work. Let's go to the old tubes for you, and let's look up. I don't even know the name of the song. Listen to your heart. Instrumental. I told you I wasn't going to sing. I lied to you. That's not a good thing. Whew. Where is it at? Listen to your heart, Roxette, and lyrics. Is this the song? Oh, yes, it is. Turn it up, Steve. I can't hear it. Oh, my God. This makes me get the little bubbly guts. I need the lyrics to this because I don't remember how this goes. Singularity, Cody's working for Jellicoe. I I know there's something in your wake of your smile. I get a notion. I gotta listen to the song to like remember how this thing goes. Damn, these lyrics go fast. What the fuck? I should try to sing the actual song. We should really be doing karaoke. All right, keep going, keep going. So we gotta get the verses written. I don't know how that's gonna work. Listen to your heart. When that math hits the mark, got set up by a mark. Now you're working in dark corners and shadows. You're probably an informant. How'd you get a bond when you got caught selling methamphetamine? You had methamphetamine, you caught at car parts. When that light or the glass sparks. I'm just straight freestyling this shit, man. What's your Fortnite gamer tag? Car parts. Yeah. Started watching Ozarks. Ruth cusses a lot like Joe on the Bobo. Jellicoe selling dope, that's a no-no. Got set up by the Popo, but now he works for him. Fuck writing a song, I had to write a whole diss album. Oh, God, boy. Don't try my D, says Joe, bouncing around like Jellicoe hitting them dances. Yeah, he came through and took some car parts off my wife's Jeep. That was, I've actually started writing. Well, I'm kidding. I haven't been writing shit. I just make this shit up like Jay-Z, just straight freestyling this shit. So, I have been becoming a lot more interested in music again. Now, for those of you who don't know, back in the day, Joe was that white rapper dude. I mean, Eminem didn't have shit on me. I was that convict dude. Like, I used to write a lot. I used to write a hell of a lot. I don't remember a hell of a lot that I wrote, but I did. And, as I start to get back in this, and really I'm not like trying to sound, intelligent. I used to want to be like the intelligent suit and tie rapper. Like, I guess like G-Eazy, I guess was probably like the style that I was going for, except really not like, he's a good rapper. I ain't got nothing against the dude. But yeah, that would be like the guy that I would try to, like a successful fucking Fortune 500, Forbes top 10, CEO looking motherfucker. I ain't want the polka dot hair. I wasn't going for the skittle teeth and the horrendous bone on your, reputation that you a goddamn snitch. Turk says you ain't no K-Frog TV. Who the fuck is that? K-Frog TV? Is he on TV? Because if he's not on TV, why the fuck would he have a name TV? I don't know. Rogue says, Joe, you got it. House flipping Joe. Yeah, I just be stunting on the low. But anyways, I am getting serious about getting back into my music. And I got a couple of songs. Well, I got one song in particular that I always wanted to redo. It's an old song. And I'm going to do it serious. And, yeah. I'm going to do it serious. So I share it with you, and I don't, I share it with you. Because I'm going to actually try to use the Bobo to be like double productive. And what I mean by that is, double fisting though? What I mean by that is, do the Bobo and do work at the same time. So it's called Dun, Dun, Dun. Okay. Now, a lot of you will never even know this song, but growing up, I grew up during this era. And this song used to play, and I don't know, it's kind of weird. But Hear me out on this. So as I was driving to the landscape job yesterday, this song was on the radio, and it reminded me like how much I fucked with this song and this beat. If you know the song, comment down below. But this beat does go hard to me. In the song, I don't want to tell you the name of the song. I asked you guys what it was. You know, it's an old like 80s song or some shit, right? But the beat to this though, and then the little voice in the background shit. So I was freestyling this shit in the truck yesterday, right? And I've wrote to this song before, but now I don't care about writing. I don't care about sounding like. I think I'm just not giving it as much effort. And when I don't give it as much effort, I think it comes out a little bit better. So I'll share with you a little bit about what I was freestyling. The song is called "Come Undone," Carrot Game, and you know, it's called "Come Undone." Right? So I'm going to try to rap this. This will probably be really fucked up. All right, I'm going to try to do this. Go back one more time. Drag this out for a little bit. It's not Depeche Mode, but good guess. It's not The Cure, but good guess. Yo, cannot believe that I've come undone. It was all fun when my head was all spun. Running from the police and toting a gun. Cannot believe that I've come undone. It was all fun when my head was all spun. Scared for my life, so I'm toting the gun and spent most of my life on the fucking run. Something like that. Cannot believe that I've come undone. It was all fun when my head was all spun. Smoking crystal meth, waking up with the sun. Staying up all night. Got them cocaine shades. Same color as the white. Yeah, so I would do it serious and throw hella shots. Cannot believe that I've come undone. I created prison YouTube. Now everybody... I'm going to throw hella shots. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Didn't I do that video like 3 years ago? Funny how now you're doing that same shit. Probably ran out of ideas and still on my fucking dick. But just follow me because I paved the way. And I ain't talking about my landscape business. Your shit is still gay. And if you think I'm sending shots, I ain't sending no strays. Woo, boy. Oh my God. I just found out I could get my gun rights back, or at least try to attempt that. Can you imagine the views when it's courtrooms I'm back in? And you was bouncing your Junies in the prison back then. I fucking love this beat. With a real Slim Shady, please stand up. I'm disgusted to see what's on YouTube. This shit fucking sucks. That's why I watch paramotor vlogs and space channels. Dudes acting hard on the internet, thinking in prison they was animals. Oh boy. I'm gonna kill this though. I am gonna absolutely murder this. So what's gonna happen is I'm going to have a bunch of parody songs come out at first, and people are going to be like, damn, Joe putting their ass up in the padded room. They got to be going crazy behind this shit. And then I'm going to have some serious shit come out. And that's how we're going to get this, music career off the ground at like 40, almost 40 years old. Some people are going back to prison after 40. I'm trying to get into the music game at about 40. I think it'll be all right, though. So there's that. All right. What else? I said I wasn't going to sing, but God, you can tell I really, really like doing that. So, wrapping up on the landscape thing, which we've already done. We got the job done. Charged $200 for that. It's crazy because they've already paid me the monthly service fee, the $900, and we've serviced the property one time. That's $450. And then I'm supposed to go back over there, not this weekend, the following weekend, to do it again. But I don't know when I get the 200. And I'm not tripping on it. But I do, I got to get paid. And I think about trying to get into landscaping work. Like, I genuinely enjoy this. I genuinely enjoy being outside, trying to get this work done, like, making shit look better. Landscaping work, it's kind of hard sometimes, but it's, enjoyable work. But it's hard, man. It's hard to get into that shit because everybody's doing that. And every time I'm on Facebook, like, I see a million people posting about it. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to really, like, pursue this on no heavy shit. What I am going to do, though, is I am going to put some signs up in front of this house, a sign, that says we buy ugly houses, and also, the landscape company. After prison show, landscape. I had a name for the landscape company. I had a name for the landscape company. I came up with it yesterday when Rabbit was there. Billy Bob says it's hard to make money in that. It is, unless you're going after the type of shit that I want. I don't want your little piss-ass fucking, quarter, like a third of a fucking acre goddamn yard. I don't want that. I don't even want to really cut your grass. I want flower beds and I want property cleanups. That's what I want. Now, I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to get those, but I would like to go after the bigger, higher paying jobs. And those are probably fucking hard to get too and make money with. But I came up with a fucking name for the landscape company, folks, and I'm telling you, you're going to have to watch the video to see the reaction. I'm actually telling you the fucking truth about this. The name of this landscape company was Stay Clean Landscaping, or Staying Clean Landscaping. Now think of all the implications that means right there. Sobriety. Making your yard look crisp. Yo, I am nice with that weed whacker and the edge up, edging yards. I do that shit like it's a shape up in the barbershop. I like doing that. Staying clean landscape, or Stay Clean Landscape. Now, folks, when I tell you, you'll have to watch the video, and I don't know when the video's coming out. Steve, any idea on that? Steve tells me, shut the fuck up. Stickman Tree Service. It's funny, David, that you mentioned that because there's a company around here called Weed Man Landscaping. Nick, shout out to you. I'll holler at you in a little while. Oh, God, is it going off on Facebook too? This is the worst thing when I got to bang on people. I can't even get on Facebook sometimes. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, they got a lawn care company around here called Weed Man Lawn Care. Shout out to you, Nick. All right. A lot of shit to try to get done today, folks, and I got no idea how all of this is going to happen. We're going to try to do the Joe Ross video as soon as we get done with this. The Touch 'em 2 times Tommy wig is literally right over there. So it's going to be the Bob Ross wig for today. We got to do that. I've got a lot of little honey-do list shit to try to get done. Work on this bathroom. I'm, getting that rocking and rolling. I got a lot of debris in my yard to try to get burned. I'm going to pour gasoline all over that fire. Sort of like what I do proverbially here on the Bobo every single day. And then I also need to try to do some maintenance on my zero turn. That damn thing damn near broke down on us the other day on the landscape job. And now it's going to be even worse the next time that we go out there because that tree that fell was a fucking pecan tree. So it looked like a pecan truck exploded in that section of the yard. It's fucking dookie. Pecans everywhere. Pecans everywhere. So, I need to check this zero turn. Folks, do you know anything about tractors? Like, I'm talking about the belts on the tractor, and I'm talking about the blades. But most importantly, I'm talking about the belts. Are the belts supposed to be tight? Can they be a little bit loose? And then is there a way to tighten the belts, or do you need to put new belts on? I don't honestly know. I need to look that up. That's actually it's actually interesting to me. Belts on zero turn, fuck a car, zero turn mower. Actually, better yet, how tight is it? How tight do belts on zero turn need to be? Do they need to be tight? Can they be a little bit loose? How tight should my belts be? I was wondering how tight my belts should be. Hold up. How tight should your mower belt be? Here's the answer. Oh, God. Why's it got to be a fucking video? Can't you just fucking tell me? Can't I just read it? I don't want to watch a 20-minute video to hear about your fence. God bless it, boy. Oh, wow. I thought y'all were trolling, talking about we only had 270 people up in here. Y'all really don't, or some people really don't like the music. That's sad. Okay, how to tighten up the riding mower belts, turn off the engine. I figured you would do it with the mower engaged, actually. Disconnect the spark plug wires as well. Why? Why? Is that being extra safe? They need to be tight. Okay, cool deal. See, Nick, thank you for letting me know. What is Joe projected? Huh? Oh, God. All right. How do I know if my mower belt is bad? When it breaks, I'm sure, as you can probably tell. And I need to get some belts, too. Okay, here's a way to do it right here. Why do mower deck belts fall off? I would guess it's because they're too fucking loose or damaged. And we had a lot of fucking debris up in our belt on Sunday. That was the reason why the shit wasn't working correctly. So there's that. Singularity says get Cody on it. Cody's pretty good with that type of shit. He works on his Jeep all the time. All right. So that's what we got. Today we do have a video coming for you guys that I think you're really going to like. And we throw in, and I'm kind of trying to do this like strategically. I really wanted to go with the fence video. I knew it wasn't that great. Also, the house video was kind of pointless. Talking about the fact that, this thing's going to be done in a week. There's no fucking way. I did go over to the house yesterday, and I'll tell you about that in a second, but I threw in the goddamn bullshit video because we had it. I didn't want it to go to waste. And then today we got a banger coming for you guys, and that is going to see our good friend, Dave. Haven't seen Dave in a long time, and the conversation between us is pretty interesting. We're talking about Tiger King, Ozarks, a lot of shit. So, Conan says, Joe, you got any more prison stuff? I don't know. I honestly don't know. If I didn't, I wouldn't be sad. I mean, me personally. I just don't care. How long can you honestly talk about, like, your prison experience? I just don't know, I was having a conversation with somebody yesterday. I don't want to put that conversation out there, but they had a really fucking crazy idea. They've had some pretty interesting ideas as of late, and it's been good to be able to chop it up with them. But we get a chance to see Dave in today's video. It's a really good video. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. It's really just kicking the bobo. We're really just shooting the shit. There ain't nothing we can do. Dave wanted to come rock with me on this day. I think it was Tuesday when I went and saw him. And shit, I would have loved to have gotten, to kick it with him some more. I wanted to be able to go and start painting on the house, but we're still not ready for that. We're still not fucking ready for that. So I go over to the house yesterday, and I didn't even know if any work was going to be taking place. My contractor was dealing with the family situation. So that definitely was and as sad as that is, I knew that we weren't going to finish the house even before that took place this week. But I go over there yesterday, and the one guy who's been over there. He's over there yesterday. He's working on doors. He still ain't done the hallway floor. That hallway floor is going to be something. And when I mean something, I mean it's going to be a bitch trying to get that shit right. But he's been working on doors and trim, and I was talking to him about some of those bows in the wall and dips in the wall, and, you know, he knows what he needs to do. And I kind of feel like, well, I'm going to tell you exactly. I kind of feel like, what the fuck? Am I the goddamn point of contact for this dude now? Like, I can't get in contact with my contractor, and now I got to go directly to your worker. Ah, God. It is what it is. Steve the Rican says, do you having a midlife crisis? Don't let me do it here. I need to do it on a YouTube video. Folks, what's going on today? I'm going to have a midlife crisis right here on this video. But yeah, work was taking place over at the house yesterday, so I was happy with that, and hopefully sooner than later. God damn, I've said that 1,000,000 times. We'll be able to get the painting. So there's that. All right. For the love of, oh, God. I am actually kind of feeling a little weird today. Oh, yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to share something with you guys. Yeah, I ain't going to open up the phone lines just yet. I was about to do it, but I forgot about this. Folks, I need to share something with you. Oh, shit, we haven't. I received a letter yesterday from DOC. Department of Corrections, addressed to me at my home. I wanted to have the envelope right here. And my wife went and got the mail. I was kind of worried because she said, hey, you got something from DOC. And I was like, oh, shit. Maybe this is a warrant. I didn't know what to think about this. You know, this could have been anything, right? I was like, damn, this could be like them coming after me. Attention, Mr. Guerrero. You need to shut it down. Shut shit down. Like Negan. So, I was kind of shitting my pants a little bit. Are we shitting our pants yet? Do they mail warrants? Yeah, I don't know, Jersey. But it's even more crazy what it was. So, what it was, God, it's going to be weird. It was a letter from DOC, and that letter simply stated that I have completed probation. I have successfully completed probation. Now, I know that sounds almost like a glitch in the Matrix. Wait a minute, Joe. I thought you had been done with probation. Yeah, I lied about that. I did. I lied about that a long, long time ago. And you're probably like, oh, my God, Joe, you're a fucking liar. Yeah, I mean, I don't care. But I did. I straight fucking lied. And the reason why I lied was because it was nobody's business. And, you know, back during that time, well, I was still dealing with probation. And one of the last things my probation officer told me, he was like, be careful. You know, there's people who are contacting the Commonwealth of Virginia and saying, this was back during like tattoo live streams and shit like that, saying that you're tattooing illegally. And they literally tried to get charges pressed on me for doing illegal tattoos. Like I shared that story. So that part was, you know, it was for real. So then I get a letter from probation, and I think that I said that it was my release paper. I've gotten released from probation, and that was a lie. That's not what that was. That was a letter saying that I had to come to probation, and get pictures taken butt ball naked of all of my gang tattoos. My one gang tattoo. My one tattoo that, for whatever reason, has me certified as a fucking gang member when I'm not. Okay? I'm a white dude with a Hispanic last name, and you got me certified as something that I'm fucking not. So, you know, there was that. So, and we shared a letter. I just never showed you what it was. And I lied. I did lie. I didn't want anybody to know my situation. But here's the kicker, right? It wasn't necessarily totally a lie. I should do a video about this. This will stick pretty good. I can see this. I should do a video about this. So, my probation officer was super fucking cool. You remember, I just did a video not too long ago talking about somebody I ran into I never expected to see. It was my old PO. He is my old PO. I no longer go see this dude, all right? And The reason for that is because, like, back during this time, there was nothing to do. You know, I'm going in here talking, like, you know what my complaint is like taxes. My complaints are, like, I'm not doing nothing. You piss test me every once in a while. You ain't got shit to worry with me. I'm successful. I'm doing really, really good. So he wanted to get rid of me. He wanted me off of probation. I am a burden to taxpayers. I'm a big taxpayer. So he wants to get rid of me. So it makes me wonder what else you lied about. There's been a few things. He wants to get rid of me, so he contacts this other city, Suffolk. That was where I was on probation at. Because of when I got pulled over with the drugs and the gun, it happened in that city. I didn't live there. I wasn't even in, like, I was just passing through. He contacts Suffolk to try to get me off. This thing goes in front of a judge. I'm not there. I don't even know about this. And it's just something that comes up on the docket. Hey, next up, we've got a Joseph Guerrero, requesting to be released from supervised probation. He's still got X amount of years to serve on probation. Denied. I felt like Red in the Shawshank Redemption. Rejected. Nah, Blade fan, let him do it. Let him do it. And, yeah, they denied me. So I'm mad as fuck about this, right? I'm like, man, what the fuck? They denied me? Like, they don't even know me. Don't make me do what I did when I went and paid my motherfucking court fines with $8,000 in ones and show up at this bitch with goddamn Jose Baez and make a fucking video. Why you still got me on probation? Which I thought about. I thought about hiring a lawyer and trying to go fight this thing because there was no need to keep me on probation. And you might ask yourself, well, Joe, what does it matter if you were still on probation? You know, to anybody who might, maybe some people might think this. You know, one reason why people might want to get off of probation is so they can go get high. So they ain't got to worry about no piss test. That ain't me, okay? That ain't me. I wanted to be off of probation so I could travel without restriction. I want to leave the country. I want to get my rights back. I don't want to vote. Fuck a vote. I want to be able to go buy guns. You know what I mean? And I'm going to try. We'll get to that. So, I've seen other people who have done it. It gives me hope, but I don't know. There is one thing that definitely stands in my way, and that's the fact that I've actually got a gun charge. I don't know if they'll give that to me, though. So they don't know what to do with me, right? Like, they don't want me to keep coming in there because I'm bitching about, you know, that 33% tax bracket problems. My PO makes a year what I pay in taxes back then, okay? So we're on two separate pages, you know what I mean? I'm coming in there, cocaine shades on, kicking my feet up on his desk like, yo, you want a job? What have you been up to, Mr. Guerrero? Well, fuck, I'm going to tell you. Before I had to take time out of my busy fucking day to come see you, I was filming a video about getting your Junie snatched in prison. You know what I mean? I got shit to do. You can't give me advice. You're not a CPA, CPN, LPA, whatever. So what he did was he moved me to this stupid fucking shit called something else, where I got to call in. I got to call in like once a month, right? And I hate this shit. And it's not even bad. You know what I mean? Like, it is not bad. And I know a lot of people who are on this. And like, you know, it's so stupid because when you call in once a month, you answer like 5 questions. But the first thing that you've got to do is they got to verify who you are. Now, I'm doing a video about this today. Fuck Bob Ross. Yeah, I said it. Joe lied to you. What I lied to you about. David, is that your name? I don't remember who said it. This video goes out to David Luna. What I lied to you about for clout and ad revenue. You just gave me Holy shit. Because this is going to be good. You might think calling in once a month, what's the big deal? There's no big deal. They never, they never. Come on, computer. Go with me now. Stay with me now. They never. God damn it. Never piss test you. They don't. Damn, that's so slow. God, I need a button. I need a button to be able to do that. So what happens is you got to call in, right? You got to call in. And then they'll ask you a couple of questions. They'll say, please recite your birthday, please recite your phone numbers, or please recite numbers 1 through 9. Okay, now, mind you, this happened to me one time. We were going to Reno. All right, I was traveling on the day of my phone call. I had already got permission to travel. That was what I did not like. Don't fucking tell me I can't go nowhere, okay? Because there were plenty of times when I went and I didn't tell you shit. There were plenty of times I went and I left my phone at the house because they tracking my phone. And that's even worse than regular probation. You got to sign a paper. Damn, this is delayed. This is super delayed. I don't know why it's so fucking delayed, man. We're like 5 minutes behind on this thing. Yeah, that was the one thing that was worse about this than regular probation was the fact that they were tracking your phone. And they tell you that they are. And when I went to Reno, I went to California, and I crossed state lines, and I didn't give a fuck. I mean, I was worried about it. I'm not going to lie. I ain't built like that. I was super worried about it. And so anyways, this one, when we were going out to Reno, I'll never forget this. We're flying through Denver to get to Reno. I got to call this stupid fucking this automated shit in Denver airport, okay? Now, stay with me. Like I said, it's an automated thing. You answer a couple of questions. You don't even speak. After they ask you your birth date or the phone number or recite the numbers 1 through 9, after that, you're just pressing a 1 or a 2. Have you consumed any illegal drugs in the last 30 days? 4 is not a valid answer. 9 is not a valid answer. So anyways, ironic enough, as I'm in Denver airport, I call this stupid shit, and it tells me, please recite numbers 0 through 9 after the tone. And imagine the looks that I'm getting walking through the fucking airport like 0, 1, 2, 3. He's got a bomb! Is what I was feeling like everybody was thinking. You know what I mean? But anyways, there were times when I forgot to call this thing. It would call me. Please call us. You know? It was just annoying because you got to get the travel pass and all that bullshit. So, sometimes like traveling would come up like last minute. Like a family emergency. That happened one time. I'm trying to get permission to travel and they're dragging me on this. I was going regardless. What's the worst you're going to do? You're going to lock me up for crossing an imaginary line with some permission that I didn't have. And then do you know who I am? I am the most irrelevant OG of this prison YouTube shit. You can't lock me up. Fuck it. I'm just going to download this. This is the video. I don't feel like telling this story again. So anyways, yeah, I lied. I told a little fib about me getting released from probation. And there's a lot more to the story than what I'm sharing with you, and I don't want to dig up old bullshit, okay? But there was some drama going on back during this time. It was just, there was some more shit. I wasn't doing it for any nefarious reasons, but to be honest with you, it really wasn't nobody's fucking business, all right? So that was about, my mind state on this thing. So anyways, imagine my surprise when yesterday I received a letter in the mail from DOC. Nick, come on, man. Imagine my surprise when I received a letter in the mail from DOC yesterday. And what this thing says is, as of March the 7th, which is, over a month ago, I have been released from supervised probation or something along the line. Like, I'm not even supervised. I'm supervised through this stupid call-in shit. I have successfully completed probation. I didn't have to pay $1,500 for a lawyer to go do this. And it just happened. And then I'm receiving the letter a month later. And there's that. Now, attached to this piece of paper is a piece of paper about getting your rights restored. And the only thing it talks about is getting your right. You go online or do something and you get the right to vote back. Do you honestly think I give a fuck about voting? I'm going for the bigger ticket items here. I want my passport and I want my gun rights. That's what I want. Wicked TX. Yeah, you're right on the money with that. And, no disrespect to Yanni. We have made peace. And that's that. It was during that situation, exactly during that situation. So, that was the only thing I ever really lied about. There was probably like 5 other things that I lied about, but you don't want to know about those. I'll save those for when the views are really low. And they're not low. And I'm not sharing this with you guys. I know it's a bad thing. I shouldn't be lying. I'm just being real enough to tell you that I did. But anyway, so I get this piece of paper. I've never in my fucking life, folks, I've never in my life successfully completed anything, according to the YouTube comments section at least. But no, I've never in my life completed probation. Never done it. I've violated every time. The only time, I've only been on probation twice. And the first time, the only way that I completed it successfully was violating 3 times and serving all of the time that I had over my head. Violation 1, violation 2, violation 3, and did all of that time. Now, I've successfully completed this. So, 2 big things are going to happen. I'm going after my gun rights, which I want those. I don't want to be one of these people who walks around with a gun on their hip in public with a, concealed carry permit. I'm not after that. I just want, I want me I ain't gonna go no far. I want to be able to have that legal. I want my rights back, right? And I don't know if I'm going to get those because you do have to go to court for that. You got to go to court. And you have got to fight for those rights to party. So, I've got a gun charge on my record. I don't know if they're going to be like, well, Mr. Gray, one of his felonies is possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Yeah, but come on, Judge. What are we really talking about here? We're talking about an imaginary charge. I'm a nonviolent offender. I mean, what did I really do? I got caught with a gun that was registered to a skeezer whore, you know what I mean? Who, if she would have took the goddamn charge, it would have been a 30-day misdemeanor for her. Cost me 7 years. And I took the rap for it. I owned up to that responsibility. I didn't Tekashi 6ix9ine or Methico anybody else into the situation who didn't need to go down because I was going down. I took that responsibility myself, Your Honor. What you mean denied? Rejected? Yo, reject these nuts. There's a video right there. Joe trying to get those gun rights back. Your Honor, I am a fucking online celebrity. Have you ever heard of fucking Chatterbait? I need protection. Yeah, Steve, tell Cody to download this, beep out all the curse words, put some stupid music over it, clickbait the fuck out of it, and call it a day. Yeah, OnlyFans, I've been seeing that all over the place. It's freaking crazy. So anyways, two crazy things here. Well, first crazy thing, congratulations to me. Not one person said congratulations up in here. All y'all did was just call me a liar. I'll go ahead and pat myself on my own goddamn back and thank you. Anyways, I know it's a big deal. I've never completed probation before, and I got a letter out of the blue. I did it. With the paper talking about how I can go vote for oh my God. Can you imagine that? I got my voting rights restored. Who did I vote for? I walk into that bitch. I walk into the voting booth, and then I walk out with like either clear and present danger and evidence of who I voted for. Look, I'm not going to tell you who I voted for, okay? I got a fucking red Make America Great hat on again. Look, I'm not going to bring politics into this, okay? You don't need to know who I voted for, all right? The man printed his fucking name on your stimulus checks, though. That's what he wanted to do. I'm kidding, okay? I'm kidding. Oh, God, this is great. Shit. You know, they tell me, Joe, is there any more prison content coming? Why do we need it? Why do we need it? This is what we got. The shit just pops up in the mailbox. Hello. Oh, Jesus. Joe be on that Donald Trump swag. Y'all been missing that for a long time, man. I was killing it. I be trolling for real. That's what I be doing. But it is what it is. So anyways, I got this piece of paper, and Rainberry Shortbread, thank you very much. Joe says, song, please. Got this piece of paper. That's a major deal. I'm going to go for the gun rights, and just for like shits and giggles. If they deny me, they deny me. I'll make a big stink about it. You know, crocodile tears. I can't fucking believe it. I have served my debt to society. But also, I've got to make sure that this call-in bullshit knows that I'm done. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't called them this month. I've still got to call them. And I'm almost thinking about, like, what if I just don't? What if I, hear me out now, tell me these views ain't great. What if I violated this bullshit make-believe telemarketing supervision because I didn't call? Or what if I called him and left him a message that was like, fuck you. I ain't calling and doing this dumbass shit no more. That shit. And we did it on a video. Oh, God. I ain't built like that. I'm not going to do it. I ain't doing that. But, you know, what if they try to give me some static? Well, you know, technically, Mr. Guerrero, that shit ain't got nothing to do with us. Shit me. Well, let me tell you what it's got something to do with. All right? But yeah, going back to jail for the views, bro. So I am curious to know how it's all going to pan out when I do try to contact these folks. Because you can't call them. They are like trying to call, well, anybody. your cable company, a clinic these days. You can't get in contact with nobody. Like they'll tell you, press 1 to speak with this person or whatever. And as soon as it clicks over, it doesn't even ring one fucking time. And it goes straight to their voicemail. The person you're trying to reach does not give a fuck about what you're calling for. Please leave a message. So I'm going to call him and be like, hey, breaking news. I've just gotten released from this. And it's been fun. I'm going to miss counting to fucking 9 like a goddamn child once a month. I'm going to miss smashing that 2 button 10 times. 1 for yes, 2 for no. And, they ask you some crazy fucking questions, right? They're like, have you consumed any illegal drugs in the last 30 days? Press 1 for yes, press 2 for no. And I always wondered what fucking would happen, right? What would fucking happen if you pressed 1 for yes? We ought to try it. We ought to fucking try it. Let's just go and press 1 for yes on everything. Attention. Please report to your closest place. Oh, God. Anyway, so there's all of that. That was big news. Pretty excited about all of that. And thank you guys. Thank you guys for believing in me. Thank you guys for all of the congratulations. Rainberry Shortbread was the only one that I saw. You know what? I'm about to scroll up. I'm sure there got to be more than one. They mail you a fucking piss cup and a shit box like that colon cancer mail-in test thing. Shout out to everybody who subscribed on the Bobo today. I want to give you guys a very special shout out. Thank you very much. Was going to open up the phone line. Sorry, I ran it. I just didn't get a chance to do it. I also need to tell you guys this, and this is big. Nah, Brandon, I never did click accidentally on anything or yes to anything. But I've always wondered what would happen. Folks, tomorrow the Bobo will be probably the late Bobo. I can't do the Bobo early tomorrow. We got my wife's going in for surgery tomorrow, and yeah, she's going in for surgery. Just something minor, kind of major, nothing bad. But this is like, a crazy time to be dealing with this. She's not going to no regular hospital, thank God. She's going to this place that does this thing. And this is in relation to, everything that we've been going through personally. And that's fucking bright and early. Like, that shit takes place at 6:30 tomorrow. 6:30, we got to be at this place. They say it only takes an hour to do this. And you would imagine that gets done by what, like 7:30? I don't know how long it's going to take them to prep all of this and, get all of this ready or whatever. But it is a big, big, big deal. My wife is super nervous about all of this, and I'm going to be there with her for this, of course. But I'm probably just not going to be doing the Bobo early. Even if we get back here early, she's going to be probably pretty groggy from all of this. I want to give her a chance to be able to rest. So we will do the Bobo late tomorrow. We will do a late Bobo tomorrow. I know we voted to get the Bobo late, and I really want to test that theory. Tomorrow we're definitely doing that. And it's on a Friday too, so maybe we'll get, a fair amount of people up in here watching the Bobo Friday afternoon or Friday evening. That would be kind of cool. And I wanted to share that with you guys. I meant to share that with you guys way earlier. Like, she literally just left to go to work. I think she did. I know she ain't been feeling good. She didn't even fucking sleep last night. She's super worried about this. But, it's going to be okay. It ain't nothing bad. So, be a late Bobo tomorrow. We got a great video coming for you guys today about Dave And I'm probably going to film this fucking probation video. I mean, like, why wouldn't I? It's a big deal. I know I got to try to, mention the fact that, I'm not going to fucking sidestep the situation. I fucking lied. And that's the title of the video right there. Title of the video. So, I'm going to try to do the Joe Ross thing still. I'm going to try to do that today. And then got a whole bunch of stuff to do around here. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for rocking with me. I know sometimes I go a little crazy. I started this Bobo off a little while, going in on some folks, and I don't really mean to do all that. I'm kind of bipolar sometimes, too. I'm like Ben from the Ozarks. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you got to watch the Ozarks. Great show. It's a really, really good video with Dave today. Even though we're really just shooting the shit. It's still a really, really good video. I think you guys are going to like that. Shout out to Dave. Shout out to Rabbit. Shout out to Shannon. Shout out to every one of you guys. Thank you guys for rocking with this thing. I do my damnedest to try to make this thing as entertaining as I possibly can for you guys. I will get this fucking background reworked. I want to keep all of this up, but just add a lot more stuff to this. And I look forward to bringing you guys like the best shit that I can muster. And I need to say this too real quick before I wrap this up. I know not every day is a banger. And I don't want you to feel like I'm just throwing shit up there to just throw shit up there. I know yesterday's video wasn't all that great. And even though it wasn't all that great, it still served a purpose. I had mentioned in the day before that's video about what happened with the storm and the fence. And then I'm glad that we had that video up there to showcase the storm a little bit, even though it really didn't look like much of nothing. Once you see this landscape vlog where we got to go cut a freaking 2-foot in diameter tree with a pole saw, you'll see the extent of some damage on video, because it's not just at this property. You'll see me driving by some other shit that was super torn up. I enjoy doing this. I truly do. Even as far as we are, and even, watching, some people say the channel died or is dead or is dying or whatever, the views, it's still okay. It's still okay. And I'm always looking for what's that next thing. What's the next thing for the channel? I will be honest with you. The days of Joe telling prison stories, me personally telling prison stories, are probably done. And if there's more, it's probably one. There is more to shit than just the prison story. And I've shared a lot of my life. Have I shared every prison story I have? Probably not. Because I probably don't really remember these shits no more. But I enjoy evolving. And I enjoy when people like what we do evolving. Not everything that we try to do evolve-wise works. But I'm just still I'm still happy with all of this, and I'm still working hard every day. So that's what it is. Shout out to you guys. We carried on a little bit later today. I got to get this day rocking and rolling. Have a great one. Thank you guys so much for helping us reach the sub goal. Shout out to everybody who subscribed here. If you don't like the music, I apologize for that. I know I've been going in a lot lately, but it is what it is, man. It might sound like I'm making fun of people. Don't put yourself in a fucked up situation, and don't do dumbass shit to get made fun of, okay? The pity party, there ain't none of that, okay? Because there ain't no excuse for the bullshit. And sometimes you got to be like that. Have a great day, folks. I'll look forward to making this a really productive day and being able to share with you guys this Dave video later and some awesome stuff just continuing on. Late Bobo tomorrow, and I will talk with you guys again real soon. Until then, enjoy your day, and peace.